There was a rabbi in Jerusalem over 100 years ago. And there was a poor person in the town who liked to play with pebbles. And one day he broke his leg really bad, and they had to raise money for him so he could go to Vienna to have surgery on his foot. They finally raised all the money, but they only had enough money for him to get to Vienna. So his foot was really badly broken. So he got on the boat and he gets off in Vienna. He gets to the center of town and the whole city is bustling, and he's sitting there on the bench alone, a Yid from Yerushalayim, from Jerusalem, and he's in Vienna. He's completely out of place, and his foot is broken and bandaged, and he's sitting there crying. Somebody, a local person, comes up to him, and he asks him what's going on, and he starts crying, and he tells him the whole story, how he comes from Jerusalem, he broke his leg, and he needs help, he needs to pay for surgery. So the person said, listen, I'm going to write you a note, and I'm going to fold the note, go to the hospital, and give them the note. So he didn't even speak German. So he goes takes to the hospital, gives them the note. They immediately call a huge staff. Everybody comes out and they run and run. And everybody's coming to help him. And they immediately perform surgery. And within a week, he's recovered. And then he asks the nurse over there, he says, who was that person? Who is the person who wrote the note? And the nurse looks at him and says, you don't know? That's the emperor. Well, he's the king of Vienna. So Joseph, he goes and he's like, okay. He's so happy that he got to meet the king. On his way back to Yerushalayim, he starts to feel bad. And when he comes back, Rav Sonnenfeld asked him, Baruch Hashem, you had surgery. What a miracle. Hashem sent you somebody and you were able to pay for your surgery. So he asks him, so why are you so sad? What's bothering you? So he looks at his Rebbe and he says, if only I knew I was with the king. If only I knew that the king found favor, that I found favor in the king's eyes. If only I would know how much the king admired me and was willing to pay for everything. How much could I have asked him for? How much did I lose?